Welcome back to Abroad and Growing.
It's the three of us. We're back.
Finally, we are back, the three of us again. Yay. This is the podcast where everybody needs to come and watch.
Yes.
Right?
If
yes.
you need ideas, if you need information, watch it. Write in the comments, ask us questions.
We are just back again to ramble. Yeah, and we are working at the same time. So today a hot topic. So today we are kind of like chilling here on the couch. As you can see, we have beautiful leather couch, yeah, and the ladies are nicely dressed. It's summer, by the way.
Summer,
yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit old school, but I like it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Feeling.
We like the background. Yeah.
We have 21 degrees today.
Yeah. So life moves on. Everywhere we see such videos on other platforms, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok or Facebook, people playing these games, red flag, green flag or yellow flag. So it's basically things that either you find a green flag, like green flag is like, yeah, you're okay with it. And then the red flag is like, auf gar keinen Fall. In other words, in English, never. No like those are things that you're no go at all.
Not okay with it.
Yeah, and I think yellow is something in between where you might consider it or not, or you are neutral.
Yeah,
or
like it's okay-ish.
Or it's something that is left to be discussed.
Yes, no.
Yeah, yes or no. So we also want to play that game, but ours is the abroad edition, yeah? Mostly we are going to base in relationship. You know, we also live abroad and we are navigating our life abroad. So we want to play a game in which, or maybe this is also a way they'll get to know about us.
Maybe, yeah.
The things that we like and the things we don't like, or the things that we find neutral.
Yeah, the experiences which we go through.
Yeah. So the first phrase will go by, for example, let me start. When they make fun of your accent as a joke. So first of all, which accent do we have?
The Kenyan accent.
Of course, the Kenyan accent.
Yeah.
And when we speak German.
But first of all, it's hard to say.
You can't even notice that we have an accent. When we speak German, it's very hard to notice that we have a Kenyan accent.
Yeah, but the Kenyan accent is not that heavy.
It depends from which community or
you are coming from which tribe you're coming from.
It depends who is making fun of me, you know. If it's all friends and we're all making fun of each other and I'm also making fun of them, then it's a green flag. I think it's a green flag situation. But if it's not a friendly situation where we are friends or we know each other very well to the point where we can make fun of each other, then it's a total red flag situation.
Yeah.
Because that just shows me what type of person you are. You're already judging me without knowing me, you know?
Yeah.
That's it.
And I think for me it also depends. It depends also whether is it a platonic or non-platonic type of relationship. If it is my friends and we are kind of very good with each other, we joke a lot, then maybe it will be yellow flag. But then if it is somebody I'm pursuing or dating and then the person like he makes fun of my accent when he's with his friends, or maybe at the same time I'm with him and his friends and then he makes fun of my accent like it's a joke, that's a red flag.
That's a total red flag.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
It shows that the person doesn't accept you for who you are.
Exactly.
Yeah. And also some sort of disrespect. I think it's very disrespectful to make fun of someone. Yeah.
Because the language, it's so hard to learn it, like even to speak it.
Yeah.
It's so hard for us.
Yeah.
We really tried.
Yeah.
And then someone comes and says, "Oh, your
accent
accent is not that good.
Like your accent is so funny. Like why don't you? Yeah.
It's
also weird.
Yeah. Very weird.
Yeah. So it depends. All of us have voted yellow if it is the people who are your acquaintances, and red if it is somebody you are pursuing. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes, the next one is like they always forget important dates because time zones. Let's say this is like somebody who doesn't live the same time zone as yours. Like now we are in Germany and maybe somebody in US. We have completely different time zones. and he misses out important things. He or she, like maybe if it's a guy dating a lady or a lady dating a guy, or if it's a friend that you hold dearly in your heart, then they miss out.
Yeah, it's weird. But is that really a red flag?
I don't think so. For me personally, it's not a red flag. It depends on our friendship, how
The
our
level,
friendship, the level of our friendship.
Yeah, it's another yellow flag, I would say, for me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know what's happening there, because we're in a different time zone. I don't know what he's going through. Maybe it's early in the morning and I'm in the evening, and maybe something is happening there, and I'm in a different
But what
time zone.
if they? I'm calling they because the particular person, if it's a man or a woman, what if they make it a trend?
Okay, that's something else. If they make it a trend, then it's something else.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, then there's no respect for our
Yeah.
whatever relationship it is that we
Yeah.
have. There's no respect. That means he's not or she is not taking the time to remember stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then it feels like some sort of disrespect.
Yeah.
Then it's a total red flag.
Exactly. Especially if he or she agreed, said like, okay, next month I'm coming to visit or to celebrate a birthday party, or I'm coming to your wedding, or I'm coming to your child baptism, and he or she has booked the flight, and then when that time comes, they say like, no, I cannot make it. And the question, the excuse is always like, yeah, we live in different time zones. You need to understand.
Yeah,
So that's a red flag.
That's a red flag. Yeah.
Okay. Yes, so there we have a red flag and a yellow flag. It depends on which context or the situation is like. Yes, next one is like when somebody say, I don't do labels, but I want exclusivity vibe.
That's a
And
red
this one, I'm
flag.
assuming this is like a relationship between a man and a woman, or I don't know. It's a relationship that, I mean, it can also be a friendship type of a relationship.
What do you mean by not doing labels?
Like, for example, if we are friends, but then you don't want to recognize the fact that I'm your friend.
Yeah. You just
That is the label. Like,
Yeah,
is
you
this
just
a
know each
friendship, or we are people who two strangers assisting each other, or two strangers who always hang out? So you're like, I don't do labels. No, if somebody asks them, like, is Nashi your friend? They're like, no,
I just know her.
I just know her.
Yeah, that's-
I don't do labels.
red flag.
Yeah, that's a red flag,
Huge
right?
red
I
flag.
think it's a big
Huge flag. Yeah, really huge
Yeah.
red flag.
Yeah.
Because that is not a sort of person you are going to trust. You're not
Yeah.
you can't rely on them. You are always going to be unsure if can I talk to them or not. You're
Yeah.
just going to be on shaky ground, and
Yeah,
who wants that?
but you also question the character of that type of a person. Like, what
Totally.
type of a person is that? That you hang out, and you as Nashi, or like, for example, with me, when I find myself in that situation, in my mind, since we hang out most of the time, you are my friend, but the person doesn't see me as their friend, so they're like, no, she's just someone I know.
Yeah,
Or maybe
That's-
they are just benefiting.
Yeah, maybe they benefit from you. Yeah,
that's
That's
so
a
wrong.
red flag.
Big
Like,
red flag. Yeah.
yeah.
I don't need such people in my life.
No.
Yeah. Now she has spoken. We told you before, when she speaks, she says the point. Yeah, but when it comes to relationship, like there's somebody you're pursuing,
Right.
If we are dating,
He says
then
like,
we are
no.
dating. And if not, then what
yeah,
are we?
you ask him like, what are we doing? Are we boyfriend, girlfriend? Are we a couple? They're like, no, I don't do labels.
Oh yeah.
Run, go
What is
to.
that? This is just somebody who wants to be friends with benefits or something like that, and he just
Exactly.
doesn't want to take you seriously.
He even
just wants
doesn't-
to
yeah,
benefit from
yeah.
you without taking you seriously. So there's no way you're going to take that person seriously. So
Yeah, wasting
big red
your
flag,
time. Yeah,
wasting your time, and
yeah.
I won't give that person any time of the day.
Yeah, especially if you at that time of your life you're like looking for a serious relationship, and the guy is saying, no, I don't do
But
labels.
it's also good to know what it's. But it's also not just a bad red flag. Let me tell you something, because it's also it's good to know what type of person they are. They're revealing themselves to you, so you already know where you can put them. You know, when they already tell you that they would just want to be friends, or they don't want to really be like have
They
a
don't,
label,
yeah.
so you cannot take them seriously. So you can also just ignore them.
But I
So
think
they have not showed them who
yes,
to
I think
themselves they are.
yeah, I think in that moment you need to think of yourself, because you are the one who wants a serious relationship, but he's refusing to define it.
Yeah, but
And I think for you, in he doesn't want to acknowledge it. So for you at that moment, it's a red flag. But for you to understand like why he's doing that, of course, it's a yellow flag.
Yeah, but if I want that, if I really also am on the side where I really want that type of relationship, then
no labels.
Then it's a red flag.
Okay.
But if I'm not sure, and if I'm not even taking that person seriously, then it's good to know, because I'm always gonna keep that person at a distance.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also just know him.
Yeah. Very well. So we have again yellow and red flag.
Yeah.
So another one is like they are super kind in private but cold in public places. Whoa!
I hate that.
Whoa! I don't care whether it's a relationship or it's a friendship. That's a complete red flag. Can you imagine having such a person?
Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah, there's so many people who are like that. Like they
Yeah.
have two characters. Like when you're with them, they're so kind, but when you go and meet their friends and you're with them, then they're like, oh, like
They don't know you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Character.
they change. Yeah.
Oh.
No.
I don't think if I would get along. I think I can easily detect such a person, and I don't.
Face much, yeah.
Yeah, easily. And wow.
I think at first I cannot detect such a person, but maybe after staying or meeting that person for a long time, that's when I'll like, okay, no.
You'll
but
just-
at first, I'll just think, okay, it's okay, just let me leave him or her. And
Yeah.
maybe he or she will change.
Will
but-
show the patterns, and then
Yeah.
later, then you'll see the patterns of the person behavior.
Exactly.
That's when
By
you
the
see like,
beginning,
damn, red flag.
So I'll be like, okay, right.
Yeah, that sort of person is what
But
we
it's
call
always
Kigyo
too
Gyo.
late. Sometimes it's too late.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's too late. Wait, and wait. Maybe this person will change. Or
But that is not normal. That is like a roller coaster. When we are together, just the two of us, you're so friendly and kind to me. I'm the most important person in your life. But then when you're in public, you're kind of like, almost you don't know me. Almost like you don't, like everybody say, hi, who is this person? Yeah, that is Cindy. That's it.
Or you go with them to a party and then they just leave you standing there.
Oh,
they
yeah.
go talk to their friends. Oh my goodness.
That has happened to me before.
Me too. It has happened to
So
me.
weird.
Yeah, very weird. You stand there, you don't know anyone in that party.
Yeah.
You're just like on your phone the whole time.
It's so uncomfortable
It's
environment.
Very uncomfortable, yeah. And you're just so lonely all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And you don't even when you see them, you don't even know what you'll talk to them, what kind of topics.
Yeah.
You
And
talk
then
to them.
when you go back, when you go back and you confront such people, they usually say, "Yeah, there were so many people there. Why did you just talk to them?"
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like
That's
you
hard.
need to introduce people, and
Yeah.
you can't just leave people alone. Oh, that's very weird. That has happened to me before, and I just walked out.
Exactly. Yeah, but that's
I
good.
just turned back, pretended I was taking something to eat, and I went.
Oh,
Yeah.
And then they were like, they called me later on. Where did you guys go? I was looking for you.
Gone. Yeah, but you are. That's good that you remove yourself. I would sit there in that uncomfortable environment and then even regret, why didn't I even walk out? Yeah.
I was also like that. I would
But no,
stay.
no, I wouldn't stay. I'm just gonna try and mingle my way out of it, and then you're never gonna see me as your friend again.
Yeah.
I will disappear from your
Yeah.
life.
With me, I will also sit in that uncomfortable environment, watch you mingle with your friends, and then treat me like I'm not important, like you don't know me, and then you're cold towards me. And then after that session and moment is over, you will never see me.
Me too.
I'm gone.
Honest.
Okay. The next one is they correct your pronunciation every single time. Every single time.
That's a red flag for me. Like every single time. You can correct me once, but not twice, thrice.
Because it almost gives the kind of perfect, because they assume they are perfect. They have the need to constantly correct you, your pronunciation. Like, I am better in this kind of language,
that's why I'm gonna
and I have to constantly but I feel like they are always projecting their own insecurity.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Because maybe they are not confident in making mistakes and just to relax. But when you speak and you don't realize you're making a mistake while speaking, they're like, they feel the need and the urge to tell you, it's not like this, it's like this.
But all the time is also,
All the time.
It's a little bit exaggerated.
No.
I will go crazy. I will immediately, the first time I'll take it like, okay, maybe they want something, they wish me well. But when it happens the second time and the third time, I will start correcting you too. Yeah, it's
So,
exhausting.
Red flag.
That's a red flag.
That's a big red flag.
Yeah, so the next one is like, they only want to meet in groups, never one-on-one.
That's a yellow flag for me because, did I just say flag?
Yeah.
Yellow flag.
A flag.
A flag. That's a yellow flag for me because it depends, Some people, you just vibe better when you're in a group. Have you had such friends? Where you know that person is not a bad person, but when you're together alone, just the vibe is not right. But when there are many of you, you have like a nice vibe.
But in that moment when you're in a group, do they vibe with you, or it's more like...
Yeah.
Okay. Never experienced that.
I've experienced that before, and it wasn't that bad. As in, I just realized, maybe it's just better when another person is there, other persons.
Yeah.
Then the vibe is cool. Have you never had that when, for example, you're in a group with people, and then someone goes to the toilet, or two people go to the toilet, they go to pick up something, and all of a sudden it's just the two of you, and you're just looking at yourself like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think this type of person, I think it's somebody you know.
Somebody
I think you're somebody you know very well.
Okay,
you've been friends for some times, and they have never wanted to hang with you one-on-one.
Okay, that's
the only time they would vibe with you or even ask you, how are you doing, Shiro, is when you are within a group. But when you're on one-on-one, it's almost like very weird kind of, they almost don't want to talk to you.
Oh, no, thank you.
No, that's a red flag.
That's a red flag.
That's not a friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why? Oh, yeah, no.
And especially now, if this is a partner you are pursuing, or maybe a husband.
How can I pursue somebody who doesn't want to be alone with me?
There are people married to people who they don't like the husband and the wife. Like the husband, when they are just the two of them, they don't know what to do with each other. But when the husband goes among his crowd where he feels comfortable, that's when he's kind of showing how he connects with the woman in public.
I don't think I can date such a person.
And he wants to meet in such groups like, hey, today, this weekend, my friends are coming over, we are grilling. And that's when he will show you how he loves you, how he cares about you. He will even express himself so well. Even sometimes when you are with them, they cannot articulate themselves and express themselves or share their feelings with you when it's just the two of you. But when his friends are around, he's hyped. You even hear words that you never hear that comes from his mouth there. Like, then you are like, wow, does he really feel this towards me? Like, he really loves me and cares about me. He's completely a different person. That's a red flag. That's a red flag.
That's another kigeugeu.
Schauspieler, big actor.
Big actor.
Yeah. Maybe he doesn't like you.
No.
That's why he cannot
He
get
can't-
along with
yeah,
you.
because he can't like me, because if he's alone with me and he has no way of talking and engaging with me in private, but when we are in public he can engage with me, then he doesn't like me as a person.
No.
He doesn't like you, but he likes you or he loves you in public.
Yes, he likes the look. That means
Yeah.
he's superficial. He's
Yeah.
very superficial. He only likes the way you look on the outside.
Exactly.
Yeah, and the way you are with the way
with
you
him.
look together.
Yeah.
So he
He
just
doesn't.
likes you on the outside. That's very fake.
That's a red flag.
Fake, very
Yeah, watch out for such people, by the way. Okay, the next one is your friend disappears for weeks, then returns like nothing happened.
And this is a good friend.
Yeah, this is a good friend, and I think the context is like, for example, we were in the middle of something, like we were hanging out so well, everything was doing fine, and then maybe we even had plans to do something. And then out of the blues, you just disappear without any notice, you know? You disappear for a week. I'm calling your phone, it's off. I don't know what's going on. And then, of course, I worry, I call everyone, and then everybody, the person I saw him or her the other day, they're just doing fine. And then with you, this person just disappear, will never contact you. But then, after some time, they show up, and then maybe you meet up, or maybe they come over. Hi, how are you? And they pretend like nothing happened, like almost like they never disappeared. Now they are back. We should continue from where we left.
And this happens a lot abroad.
Yes, because you don't know this. You're from a different culture, and you don't know this person. Maybe for them it's normal to be that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand.
Me too.
For somebody, for people like us, we come from a community, we communicate a lot. When something happens within friends or among friends, family, this could be also like a relative.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I am going to say for me it's a yellow flag, because there are people I meet with at parties, they're my friends. We meet and it's like nothing has happened. We just talk and everything. But I'm also that type of person. I don't take things so seriously. I'm not always going to be calling you and asking you questions. Blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah. I'm not that type. I'm the type when we meet, we engage, we have fun, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not going to always be insisting and pursuing and asking questions, you know? It depends.
But this is someone you guys planned
Yeah.
something.
If we plan
You've been
something-
friends for
You've been
some
friends,
time.
just like us right
Yeah.
now. We are planning like to go to Egypt or to where we're planning a holiday together. Or anything.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a
Yeah.
holiday or anything. We are planning something and then I just disappear out of the blue. I just disappear.
And ignore you
That's weird.
for weeks.
That's also weird.
We-
Why are these
we are
questions?
friends. Yeah. Like we are friends. We always hang out, and this is kind of also your pattern. Like the first time it happens, you showed up with no explanation. You were like, oh, by the way, I'm back. We should hang out. Like
When are
maybe
we
we
doing
can.
the next
Yeah.
podcast?
When are we doing the grilling party or something like that? When are we doing a road trip, something like that? And then you're not allowed, because their aura is also like you cannot ask, because it's their life. Then it happens again.
Okay, then it's
That's
a red
weird.
flag.
That's a very big red flag.
Yeah. That especially if it's somebody you're also pursuing.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, if that's
You
somebody
establish
I
like
want to
some-
date,
yeah.
If I am liking them and they just disappear like that, okay then.
And then they come back.
Yeah.
That's a red flag.
Then I'm going to be like, okay, I thought we broke up. What do you want?
Yeah. Because you guys
Yeah,
built
wow.
the connection was built to a way that you saw like this is a relationship that is heading somewhere, and then you just ghost, you disappear.
Oh,
Ah,
yeah.
that's
We didn't have a fight or anything. In fact, we were planning a trip to go to Maldives.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm really gonna be like, okay, we broke up. What do you
Yeah,
want?
yeah.
Bye bye.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, that's a red flag. So, and then the next thing is like they say, I don't really hang out with people from your culture. This is either a relationship between a man and a woman or just a friendship, mix of friends type of thing. If you meet somebody and he or she, what they say, he's from a different culture and their conversation is quoted around like, yeah, I never hung out with those friends anymore. They didn't want to hang out with me because they say that I don't hang out with people from their culture. So for you, before you accept this person as your friend or your partner, would that be a red flag for you or a green flag? Or he's introducing himself or she's introducing themselves and they tell you the reason as to why they don't have such a group of friends who are also like you or who come from the same culture is because those people were saying that. Or that's how he thinks they were assuming or interpreting, like because he never wanted to hang out. I would ask myself this question, for example, like, what was he really hanging out with those people from that different culture or not? Mm-hmm. Why are they saying that? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Maybe he really wasn't wanting to, maybe he didn't want to hang out with these people. Maybe he doesn't like the culture. So why would I welcoming you? Why would I accept you as part of my tribe mm-hmm. or a group, a friendship group with that type of mentality?
Yeah, that's a red flag. Mm-hmm.
That's a red flag. Mm-hmm. And if he's your partner or if he's somebody who is pursuing you, maybe he saw you at that party, hangs out, and then he tells you, yeah, by the way, I've dated a Kenyan before, and we went our separate ways because somehow I wasn't like, their family were not accepting to me, so I wasn't hanging much a lot with her family. That's a red flag. Mm-hmm. Why were they not hanging a lot? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a red
flag. Something wrong there. Mm-hmm. That's
a
red flag.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think we've exhausted all our points of game. So today it was just very simple, just a red flag, green flag. You guys let us know in the comment section what is a red flag or a green, yellow flag for you while you are navigating life abroad. Or generally, like what do you find as a red flag? What are the things that you can accept as a green flag, mm-hmm. reject, or a no-go for you as a red flag, mm-hmm. or a yellow flag? A yellow flag is something you can still negotiate.
Or what are some of the weird things you've lived through here in abroad? Because friendships are different when you come from home. Mm-hmm. And here it's also very different. So what are the weird things you've lived through here in abroad or wherever you are? What type of friendships have you seen or relationships which are weird or you're like, okay, that's a red flag or a yellow flag or a green flag?
Yeah.
Yes. Write in the comments, yeah.
Yeah.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.